Right then, I have given every team in the Premier League a bank budget of £1 billion. I'm just curious to see if this outrageously changes how the Premier League pans out. So I have gone through and jumped to 2026. So this season, we can see it's almost identical to what happened, except for United being up in the top four. But if we go and we pan through the next few years, we see Liverpool and City are 1 and 2. Arsenal jump in with Tottenham second. Liverpool again. Arsenal, City, and then current season we've got City, Arsenal, and Tottenham. So the top four remain the same. Let's see if there's any. So we see Cardiff, Southampton, Huddersfield. Actually, I'm going to get off of this season. Aston Villa, Palace, Swansea. Okay. So I'm assuming the newly promoted sides each season won't have the $1 billion bank budget, or excuse me, £1 billion bank budget. But we're seeing Everton and Wolves jump up, which is pretty impressive. Leicester, top 10. Leicester, 5th. Southampton, Huddersfield, and Leeds. Southampton did have the £1 billion budget, so that's interesting to note. So did Huddersfield, actually. Ooh, look at this. United in 10th. Leicester, again, still up there. Bournemouth, interesting. I thought Everton would be a little bit higher. They're always hovering around that top 10 mark. Let's see. Palace, Norwich, and Middlesbrough. We've got... Yeah, there's not really that much movement. You would expect to see bigger, or excuse me, other teams going forward. Let's go to transfers. And we're going to go to the history here. I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning. So, Dybala, Jimenez. Ooh, look, Hazard to Real Madrid anyway. So that one was pretty accurate. We've got Raheem Sterling to Barcelona. That's a big one. So transfers coming inbound. Let's see here. Watford, 74 million. Brighton, 79 for Arthur. Well, I'm surprised that they could acquire him, not having that high of a reputation. Bournemouth. Let's see. Any other smaller clubs making waves? Fulham. Let's go over to the 21-22 season. Jesus leaving City. Man, so City have kind of been bled here. Any other smaller teams making large waves? Leicester, you see quite a bit, so you can tell why they're up there. Let's see. Raheem Sterling back to the Premier League, going to Chelsea. Leon Bailey from Leicester to Tottenham. Any of the smaller teams making bigger moves? Not really. Burnley, Declan Rice, 53 million. Yeah, I thought that the smaller teams, but again, maybe their reputation not being high enough isn't allowing them the opportunity to sign some of these players. But Sensio to Tottenham for 100 million. Brighton, 105. So we're seeing it a little bit. Nothing too crazy, though. Mbappe to United. Let's see how Champions League history has gone. So Real Madrid beat Barcelona. We'll go all the way back to... All right, so Juve over City, Bayern over City, City over United, Tottenham over Madrid. Next year, Arsenal over Juve, Arsenal over Tottenham 3-0. Excellent. Madrid over Liverpool. Madrid over Barcelona. Let's go to Europa. Go all the way back. So this is the Chelsea result. Napoli over Inter. Monaco. Okay, so Leicester. It's not good for them. So English teams are doing well. Obviously, not click the result and then say that. But it looks like every season up until the most current one, you know, let's go to FA Cup and see if any smaller teams had the opportunity to jump in and get a win. So Chelsea, okay, Leicester, Liverpool over Burnley. Burnley again, lose to City. So really, we're not seeing the smaller teams do much. Let's go to the Carabao Cup. Let's see what's going on here. City over Palace, United, City, Liverpool, City. I really thought that we would be seeing those smaller teams. Go to Premier League. I want to go to stats, player overview. I don't know if I can go back stat wise to other seasons, unfortunately. If there's like a history, but I guess what we're seeing here is, I mean, I could deep dive this for hours, but looks like we're still seeing Harry Kane crushing on the goals each season. Um, and then we're starting to see probably some generated players by the computer. So in 2026, I guess the big test for this was how and who from the lower echelons of the league would improve enough to maybe compete with top five. And the answer was none. I think Leicester looked like the best team on there. So yeah, that kind of result was unexpected, but at the end of the day, it is Fantasyland